What awaits us in the future? A technological paradise or an apocalypse? Let's take a look at the key spheres of life and figure out where we're heading: progress or catastrophe. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. Ecology is the beating heart of our planet. At first glance, it seems humanity has found the path to progress. Solar panels are becoming cheaper, electric cars are hitting the roads, and governments are signing international climate agreements. It feels like the future could be green, but reality is much harsher. Global warming is already reshaping millions of lives. Droughts, wildfires, and floods are becoming part of our daily news. Glaciers are melting, ocean levels are rising, and coastal cities face the risk of disaster. Thousands of species are disappearing under the pressure of civilization. Plastic waste is filling the oceans, poisoning the very food chains we depend on. Humanity is moving in the right direction, but far too slowly. The real question isn't whether we can invent new technologies, but whether we'll use them before it's too late. Today, ecology teeters on the edge, leaning toward catastrophe. Technology, on the other hand, is the engine of our civilization. And here we see real progress. Artificial intelligence helps doctors diagnose diseases. Biotechnology opens the door to curing the incurable. Robots take on heavy labor, and humanity once again looks to the stars, preparing to conquer space. It paints a picture of a future where life becomes easier, longer, and freer. But every bright side casts a shadow. Those same technologies carry danger. AI could leave millions jobless. Robots and algorithms might become tools of digital totalitarianism, where every life is under control. And cyber warfare has the power to paralyze entire nations. Progress and risk go hand in hand, and that's the central dilemma. For now, progress has the upper hand. Technology is pushing us forward, opening new horizons. But the future depends on whether we can control the very power we've unleashed. Society and politics are the mirror of human civilization. And here, we do see signs of progress. The world is more connected than ever. Global communication lets us talk across borders. Ideas of tolerance are becoming part of mainstream culture, and access to information gives everyone the chance to learn, understand, and even influence change. All of this seems to bring people closer together. But behind this picture lies a darker truth. Wars still tear nations apart. Millions are forced to flee their homes. Political polarization turns neighbors into enemies. Authoritarian regimes grow stronger, and trust in institutions keeps collapsing. The paradox is striking. The more information society has, the more divided it becomes. The choice is clear: use communication to unite or to divide. And today, the trend leans toward conflict. Society and politics aren't moving toward a brighter future, but rather toward catastrophe. The economy is the lifeblood of our global system. And here, progress is clear. Digitalization is transforming business and everyday life. New technologies are opening markets, and the knowledge economy is becoming the main driver of growth. In some countries, millions are rising out of poverty, giving hope for a more fair and balanced world. But there's a shadow side. Financial crises are becoming routine. Inflation undermines stability. Inequality between rich and poor keeps growing. And the planet itself pays the price. Resources are being consumed faster than we can replace them. The economy stands on a fragile foundation, cracking under its own contradictions. The result: there's a balance between progress and catastrophe, but it's dangerously unstable. For now, progress has the edge. Development and growth still push us forward. But one major shock could flip the scales, turning achievement into disaster. Science and medicine are where humanity shows its greatest progress. Today we can edit genes, create new medicines, defeat once incurable diseases, and even learn how to extend human life. Technology opens the door to a world where aging is no longer a sentence, and health becomes the new normal. It's the pinnacle of human intelligence and ambition. Yet even here, the risks remain. The same breakthroughs could be turned into weapons. Biological threats are becoming real, and access to cutting-edge medicine is deeply unequal. Some nations will live longer and healthier, while others are left behind. Add to this the heavy ethical dilemmas, and progress becomes a challenge. But unlike many other areas, the balance here is clear. Science and medicine are confidently moving us forward. Despite the risks, this is the force that can make our future safer and more human. Security and war are the ultimate stress test of our fragile world. And yes, there has been progress. International treaties help contain conflicts. Diplomacy works as a tool of compromise, and the number of global wars is far lower than in the turbulent 20th century. Humanity seems to have finally understood the true cost of destruction. But reality paints a darker picture. New weapons are emerging, from hypersonic missiles to autonomous killer drones. The nuclear threat hasn't disappeared. If anything, it's back in the spotlight. Add cyber warfare and hybrid conflicts, where the line between war and peace blurs, and the outlook becomes alarming. Today, risks are growing faster than peace can take root. The result is clear. Despite diplomatic achievements, global security is drifting not toward calm, but toward catastrophe. And this is the very sphere where humanity risks losing everything it has gained elsewhere. Spirituality and meaning are the inner compass of humanity. And here, we see hopeful signs of progress. More and more people turn to psychology, search for answers in philosophy, practice mindfulness and meditation. Society is trying to build new values to help us survive in a rapidly changing world. This search itself proves we haven't lost our desire to grow. But there's also a shadow. Many people are losing direction, cynicism is spreading, and faith in great ideas is fading. On the other side, fanaticism and radical movements rise, feeding on fear and hate. Humanity is torn between the search for depth and the slide into extremes. The result: spirituality and meaning stand at a crossroads. The path is messy and unclear, but the vector still leans toward progress. The very act of searching is, in itself, a step forward. So what's the balance? On the side of progress, we have technology, the economy, science and medicine, and spirituality. These areas give hope for a brighter tomorrow. But three domains pull us toward catastrophe: ecology, with change happening far too slowly; society and politics, with growing division; and security, with new weapons and cyber wars. The score is simple. 4 spheres lean toward progress, 3 toward disaster. Humanity, overall, is moving toward progress, but a fragile one. One misstep in ecology, politics, or security could flip the balance toward catastrophe. In the end, the world goes where we choose to guide it. The real question is, will we have the wisdom? So what do you think? Is our future progress or catastrophe? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. See you soon.